I live in the woods with my boyfriend and 5 cats. This is what we're having for dinner tonight. Old Bay, caramelized onion butter, slap your mama, and garlic butter. This is the best flavor, hands down. I'm gonna add 2 boxes of bowl in the bag rice. Sorry, 2 bags. Gonna add this teriyaki sauce. Broccoli. Here's our dinner. Thanks for watching.
I know you lying. Lord have mercy. What's wrong with these children out here? I'm talking like the old school folks now. They got me talking like an old lady. What in the world is wrong with these children? Did y'all see that? Big sis and her white man living in the woods. I be damned. And with 5 cats. Look, I try not to judge the people who call themselves living the van life, the homeless life. But this ain't it, big sis. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now, she is a huge content creator on TikTok, and they definitely get money. So there's no reason why these two should be living in the woods in the first place. Let me remind y'all, she has over 400,000 followers on TikTok. 400,000 followers and you living in the woods? I'm not buying it. I think Big Sis is making some bread and making outlandish content to keep getting the bag. And I feel her. Because I have a hard time believing that this girl is really living in the woods with 5 cats and a white man. Nothing wrong with the white man, but the 5 cats, sis. Sis, you need some help. Listen up. First of all, I have so many questions for this odd couple behavior. Can't even get the words out because it's just so shocking. Like, how you over here making content in the woods? First of all, let me put this out there. If you are truly homeless in the woods, as you portray, and you got all this damn food in the woods, and you living with 5 cats and a white man, no sis, no. I peep game when I see it. Don't let her fool you. Now, I'm not saying they not homeless or unhoused or living off the grid. I think what's happening is people don't want to pay rent, so they're resorting to outlandish activities like living in the woods or living off grid or doing van life. Now that I understand, if you are a nomad or a traveler, you travel for your job and you don't really have a home, like if you're a truck driver, that's different. Because you don't have nowhere to go, right? You're always on the road, you're always on the plane, you're traveling. But Big Sis said, I live in the woods with my boyfriend and 5 cats. And this is what I'm cooking for dinner. I wanted to slap her silly when she said that shit. First of all, I wanted to make a correction when I mentioned earlier in the video when I said that she had over 400K followers on TikTok. She actually only has 130,000 followers, but that's still a lot. That means that she's monetized. So if you monetize, you got over 100,000 followers on TikTok, but yet Your ass is living in the woods with your white man and 5 cats. And you want me to believe y'all really homeless? Miss me with the bullshit. Let me tell you something. This is a scheme operation for money. This is what this is. I believe, this is my theory. I don't know if it's true. I'm not saying it's true, but I think that Big Sis is running a scam on all you followers that's following her on TikTok. And she taking all your precious coins. She taking all your GoFundMes, all your donations, making y'all feel sympathy, making y'all feel bad, and y'all getting pity for her. Y'all donate a couple of dollars and they getting paid. And another thing is, besides not paying for rent, I understand that everything is high and rent is high and the economy is bad, blah, blah, blah. But I don't think neither one of them really works. I don't think they have a job. I don't think they have a 9 to 5. And if they do have a job or a 9 to 5, they're most likely working part-time, because from the content that I've seen, they've been documenting like their everyday life, a day in a life, being homeless in the woods, cooking with my 5 cats. Do you know how nasty and unsanitary you gotta be to live in the woods with your 5 cats and your white man? Nothing wrong with the white man. I'm just saying, I'm giving you the whole full scope, the whole picture. I mean, think about it. If you were in her shoes, would you be able to survive a day in the woods? Rain, snow, or shine, depending on where you are, with 5 cats and a strange man with you. Girl, bye. Miss me with that bullshit. Let me tell y'all something. I know when folks be running game. I think they running game on folks and they don't even realize it, to be honest. Now, if they were truly homeless, I'm not saying she not, because there are happy homeless hippies out here in the world. They're very happy about being homeless. I don't think they would be making so much content every day. I don't think they would be so proactive in documenting their every activity. Like, because the average homeless person I see, first of all, they don't look clean. She looked too clean. And what do I mean by that? The bonnet on the head looked brand new. The face looked like it's been washed and moisturized. If you were truly homeless, you wouldn't be looking so clean now, would you? Now, her white man, I can't speak for him. He just looked like he got a smell. He looked like he stank. But, Big Sis, you look like you been moisturized with cocoa butter with a fresh new bonnet that you purchased from the dollar store. And you probably rolled that thing on your head and popped on that video camera, said, we're gonna make content for clout and money. I think that's what this is. I honestly believe Big Sis is making content for cash. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Get your bag however you want to get it. No judgment there. But cosplaying as a homeless couple with 5 cats, that's unheard of. Have y'all ever heard of this bitch? Have y'all heard of this bullshit? I've heard of maybe a dog or maybe a cat, but I've never, and I mean ever, heard of a black woman with a white man and 5 cats in the woods. This is very disturbing. I'm sorry, but not sorry. This is disgusting. Can you imagine the smell inside that tent? Rolling around in dirt, filth, no bed, no shower. And that's my other thing. If people are really living off grid, so they say, in the woods, how y'all washing y'all ass? How are y'all maintaining hygiene? Explain. I'm all ears because I'm ignorant. I don't know. I ain't never lived in the woods, never camped in the woods, did not do a damn thing in the woods. None. The closest I got to living in the woods was being in the military and being in training in the field, and that only lasted a couple of days. But y'all been out there for weeks, and you mean to tell me that you are proud to be living in the woods with your white man? I'm not buying this bullshit. Y'all buying this? Do y'all believe this? Now, for all the real, true homeless folks, unhoused communities, I am so sorry that you are in the situation that you're in if you have internet. Because I know a lot of them got track phones and they got internet, they get Wi-Fi and stuff in public spaces. But for all the real homeless folks, they not doing all this shit. They not. They not taking all the time to make content and cosplay and act like they really in the woods with 5 cats. You know, there are some things you do for money, but this ain't one of them. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I could never. Even if somebody offered me $1 million, I'm not living in no nasty ass woods with a strange man and some cats. You got me all the way messed up. You're out your everlasting mind if you think I'm gonna be inside of a tent, rain, snow, or shine, with multiple animals and a man. Yuck. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. And I'm curious, would you ever go off grid and live in the woods to save rent money? Y'all, I'm done. I'm over it. I'm done.